Hi guys, I want to give you a quick overview for Grace Kids this fall. We'll touch on safety measures, we'll touch on volunteer requirements, we'll also touch on the plan for each Wednesday and Sunday. So first of all, we'll go over the safety measures. We are asking all volunteers and Grace Kids to wear a face covering. You may use one that you've made, you may use plastic shields. Know that for right now we are asking you to wear one. If you are wanting to wear your own, that's fine. Just know that we will always have the chin resting face shields available for all of our workers. So if you forget yours, we'll have a backup for you. Another thing is we're asking volunteers to self-screen before they even come to church. We want to make it a safe environment for the kids who attend. And so if you can make sure that you have no cold or flu symptoms before you come to church, that would be beneficial for everyone involved. For parents, we're asking that you screen your children before you even come to church. I've attached the checklist for the kids, kind of goes through what symptoms we're looking at keeping out of the nurseries. So if you want to print that, keep that somewhere where your family can see, and make sure you check with that before you come to church. Another thing is we will be sanitizing and cleaning the rooms between each class. So that will happen 3 times a week because the rooms will be used 3 times, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So between each of those classes, we'll come in and thoroughly clean and sanitize the room. Another thing is we are going to use gloves if there's any snacks that are being served to keep the contact minimum. That covers our safety procedures. If you have any questions, be sure to contact me about that. So moving on to Sunday mornings. Sunday, they are going to offer 2 services, a 9 a.m. service and an 11 a.m. service. We will only be offering kids programming, and that will be nursery. We'll only be offering that at the 9 a.m. service. That will be for kids ages 0 to pre-K, and then also our Grace Pals room will be open at the 9 a.m. service as well, and that is for kids with special needs. If you want more information on that, contact me at julie@solograce.org, and I would be happy to give you more information. If you are looking to place your child in that class, or if you would like to get involved with that, if you have experience with special needs. That is what we're offering on Sunday morning. If you are planning on having your child attend, please pre-register them. I sent out registrations to families about 2 weeks ago, and then they also will be available. There's a link available on the Grace News that's sent out weekly. Make sure you get them registered. It will make it an easier check-in for both you and the volunteers. Let's move on to Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights start September 23rd is our first night. We will start at 6:45 and end at 8:15. We're going to be doing it a little bit differently of how we keep or how we drop kids off and pick kids up. So to keep the classes separate and to keep the spaces separate, we're going to have you drop children off at certain doors to have them enter into their classroom only one way and leave that same. Because we've kept all of the classes separate, we can narrow it down to one class and only have to assess the situation based on that one class. So it's very important that you are able to understand and follow these guidelines that we'll have in place for Wednesday night. It will run similar to a school drop-off. The way we have the drive set up in the map, you can kind of see what doors your children will be dropped off at. For preschool, I know some of you parents will be walking your children in because obviously they might be in a car seat or they are not old enough to get out of the car on their own. If that's the case, you will be entering on door B. So across from door B is a parking lot across the drive. I would advise parents to park there, walk your children in through door B, check them in, get them to their class, and then you as the parent leave through door B. This will keep, again, the classes separate. It will keep the traffic for that class separate from any other traffic for other classes. Really look at that map, study it. Check out Kyle's video, which will give you a description of how that will work and what doors you'll need to use. This isn't forever. Things will change throughout the year and we'll update you as soon as they do. And we are not planning on having these guidelines in place forever. As times change, we can assess and make changes as needed. So bear with us, be patient. Thank you for your understanding. We are excited to have your kids back in the building and be able to teach them and disciple them. And we intend on being very careful with how we do things so that you can feel comfortable each time you bring your children to Sunday or Wednesday. So with that, if you have any questions, feel free to email me and I will be seeing you guys this Sunday.